I don't think that was really helpful. But what do you think, Blue?
Well, it's showtime.
And one thing, what has to be emphasized, of course, is that a water level is not a tool for establishing a horizontal. It is a tool for measuring 2 points being level. And I think Blue's also been good on this.
I thought that was a good
If you want to
idea.
use it to establish a horizontal, but it's not going to be a horizontal at either of the 2 pot ends, it's going to be in the middle, you then have to use another tool to manufacture a line, to manufacture the horizontal. You have to use through a camera or some other device to generate the horizontal, because the level doesn't. It just gives you 2 points that are at the same elevation, and that's it.
Yeah, well,
No horizontal involved.
Well, if you connect those 2 points, and you just said this a few moments ago, you do establish a horizontal at the midpoint of the 2 points.
Yes, you need another
that's
tool.
kind of the way I felt about
By
it.
itself, you do not get a horizontal. You need another tool.
well,
If you want to end up with a horizontal, you then need another tool to do that. Either a telescope or something to look through it.
It's showtime.
Well,
Bev will say 100% of the time that a water level is a tool that establishes a horizontal plane of reference. I say, now wait a minute, there is another definition of a water level. It is a device that establishes 2 points of equal elevation. That's what a water level is.
so
Well, yeah, but you're getting a lot wrong, I'm afraid, Charles.
That's kind of the way I felt.
Then don't ask questions if you're not going to listen to the answer.
Okay, well, go ahead. Go on. You answer. Well, you just made a claim that just with 2 pots you can determine horizontal line. Tell me how I could do that and then say, right, the horizontal is here in the middle.
I say, now wait a minute.
Between those 2 pots, how I'd do that then. Go ahead.
I thought that was a good idea. So what are we doing today? What are we doing today, Charles?
Proving that Bev is not a flat earther. And I don't think he understands.
Right, exactly.
You don't understand.
And I don't think he understands Bev is not a flat earther.
Right,
It's
exactly.
not my problem if you don't want to learn.
And I don't think he understands.
On your own.
So today we got the flat earth man, Charles.
You could not generate a horizontal feature or anything
Why?
just with a water level. You need another tool to use to do that.
Why?
So by itself, it cannot generate a horizontal plane. Right, but then I need a straight thing, don't I? Okay, I chose to put. Okay, I chose a. I let you get out of it by having a straight. Okay, let's not say a shelf. Let's suppose I wanted to put a football.
I say, now wait a minute.
That was midpoint and horizontal between the 2 things. You couldn't do it. I chose a shelf, which of course is a horizontal, is a straight line thing. So if I pick a non-straight line thing, you can't do it.
You know, using water to make a horizontal plane.
Right, that's
So-
not possible.
Right. Because Bev is not a flat earther.
Right, exactly.
Don't understand.
I want to put a shelf that's horizontal to those 2 things. How would I do that with just those 2 pots? You can't do it.
You just on your
They constantly force themselves into denying the idea that you can have an angle between a curve and a straight line, or between 2 curves. Of course you
Right.
can. That's fundamental in mathematics. There's no fundamental error. We're just simply avoiding being a pedantic prick. That's all.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, sure. Over distance, you see some really strange things. You end up looking down to see something that is at an elevation higher than you are.
Yes, that's exactly what happened in California.
Right, sure, exactly. Lining the tops of the water up in 2 vessels that are 60 feet apart gives you a line which we know is technically horizontal at its that line of sight is technically horizontal.
understand.
It's showtime.
You don't understand.
Right, exactly.
It's not my problem if you don't want to learn. You just on your own.
Bev keeps on saying this is a tool to establish a horizontal. It's his favourite phrase. I'm going to use that probably even more than horizontal level.
Reason, no logic, no wisdom, no worry.
The horizontal level. I think it's important to point out that
You're
this is
just
wrong.
on your own.
Not. It's not that.
No reason, no logic,
Not
no answers to questions.
And so that Bev.
You're just on your
That's one
own.
thing.
And
another point. Verticals are lines and not planes. That's another key thing. Whereas horizontals are planes and not lines.
That's true.
Right, but a vertical plane isn't isn't defined that way. The plane itself is vertical, which means, you know, if you were to draw a line orthogonal to the vertical plane, and then measure the angle to that orthogonal, then you would see that one is horizontal and then the plane itself is vertical. Anyway, so Blue, you want to move on?
Yeah, let's. Well,
I don't think that was really helpful, but what do you think, Blue?
it's showtime.